Long a favorite vacation destination for North Americans, Mexico is also becoming increasingly popular with tourists from Europe, seeking to enjoy the country's seemingly endless sunshine, stunning scenery, and beautiful sandy beaches, not to mention its astonishingly rich cultural heritage. Topping the whole experience is the country's rich culture, a fascinating mix of native people as well as colonial influences from Spain that shows up in everything from the country's culinary creations to its vibrant music and dance traditions. It's also a country rich in flora and fauna, as it is spread across climate zones that encompass everything from arid deserts to lush tropical rainforests. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll tell you about 10 surreal places which are a must-visit for you in Mexico. But first, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more similar content. Let's dive in. 1. Cancun and the Mayan Riviera. This magnificent area along the eastern edge of the Yucatan Peninsula attracts some 5 million visitors each year, in the process generating huge tourist revenues. Despite these numbers, you're unlikely to feel like a part of the crowd due to the Riviera's wide beaches, endless crystal-clear water, and plethora of best all-inclusive resorts. The area also boasts numerous fun things to do, such as dolphin and stingray swims, snorkeling among reefs and tropical fish, as well as scuba diving in the world's largest underwater museum, a spectacular collection of sculptures submerged at depths of up to 8 meters. 2. Puerto Vallarta. Another of Mexico's increasingly popular beach destinations is the Pacific coastal city of Puerto Vallarta. Often shortened to just Vallarta, the city first appeared on the vacation radar in the 1960s as a playground for North America's social elite, and has since become extremely popular among foreigners looking for second homes in a sunny, warmer climate. Many parts of it remain untouched by modern development. Nowadays, thanks to the many things to do in Puerto Vallarta, the city is as likely to attract an older cruise ship audience looking to swim with the dolphins as it is younger travelers looking for adventure, found here in activities as diverse as paragliding and jet skiing. 3. Cabo San Lucas and the Los Cabos Corridor. At the southern tip of the beautiful Baja Peninsula, Los Cabos, often referred to simply as Cabo, is one of Mexico's top beach destinations. Consisting of a large stretch of coastline that extends from the towns of Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo, and known as the Los Cabos Corridor, Corredor Turistico, this 30-kilometer stretch of pristine beaches attracts visitors the world over for its clear waters, diving, snorkeling, and fishing. It also hosts the world's largest marlin contest. Numerous resorts have sprung up that cater to all tastes and budgets, from luxurious spas to golf-centered properties offering some of the best courses in North America. For the most part, however, Los Cabos most appeals to big-budget travelers. It is one of the luxury capitals of Mexico. 4. Copper Canyon, Mexico's Grand Canyon. Chihuahua, one of Mexico's most northerly states, it shares the border with New Mexico in the U.S., is home to one of the country's most visited natural attractions, the stunning Copper Canyon, Barranca del Cobre. Located in a region known as the Sierra Madre Occidental and consisting of a spectacular group of deep canyons, Copper Canyon is in fact larger and deeper than its better-known cousin, the Grand Canyon. Taking its name from the distinctive copper-green coloring along its steep canyon walls, these amazing natural structures were formed by 6 rivers that converge in the Rio Fuerte before draining into the Gulf of California. 5. Mexico City's historic center. Mexico City, Ciudad de Mexico, is not only the capital of the country and the seat of the government, it is one of the country's most popular alternative travel destinations thanks to its many world-class museums, art galleries, and attractions. Don't be put off by its size. 6. Chichen Itza, the Mayan metropolis. A popular day trip for those visiting Cancun and Playa del Carmen, or the Yucatan capital of Mérida, the magnificent Mayan city of Chichen Itza is one of Mexico's most visited archaeological sites, as well as one of the biggest and best restored. Another noteworthy point of interest here is the magnificent Caracol, an almost 1,000-year-old observatory that stands testament to just how advanced the Mayans were. The building is notable for the narrow slits in its walls allowing the sun to penetrate twice per year, so priests could accurately determine the date. Also of interest are the site's numerous statues, including many examples of the famous Mayan shakmuls, holding their sacrificial vessels as they continue to protect these old temples. 7. Guanajuato. Designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to its many old colonial buildings, winding lanes, and narrow alleys, Guanajuato is a city that just begs to be explored on foot. A particularly pleasurable experience is visiting its many plazas, including the delightful Jardin de la Union, the city's main square with its splendid old architecture. It's here you'll find the beautiful old San Diego Church and the majestic Juarez Theater, along with fountains and flower beds, cafes, and restaurants. Afterwards, head underground to the city's subterranean streets, part of a network of tunnels that once carried a river, but are now used by cars and pedestrians wanting to get around the city quickly. 8. Ixtapa and Zihuatanejo. While there's no denying the appeal of Mexico's larger beach resorts, there's much to be said for paying a visit to some of the country's many smaller vacation destinations. Two of the very best are the towns of Ixtapa and its neighbor, the much smaller former fishing village of Zihuatanejo on the country's Pacific coast. Although the larger of the two, the former coconut and mangrove-producing town of Ixtapa has been carefully master-planned as a tourist hub to good effect. Its streets and beaches are uncluttered and easy to get around. Be sure to book one of the best all-inclusive resorts in Ixtapa. The contrast to traditional beach resorts is even greater in beautiful Zihuatanejo, which has worked hard to keep its small-town feel. Still, the town offers a lengthy list of things to do. Lying along a small, well-protected bay, it's a beautiful and safe town to explore, home to a number of fine hotels and restaurants. Fun activities include shopping in its fish market, or better still, taking a fishing excursion to catch something of your own. 9. The ancient fortress of Tulum. Famous as the only fortified Mayan settlement located on the coast, the ancient city of Tulum is one of the Yucatan Peninsula's most visited attractions. In the Mayan Riviera and within easy reach of the beaches of Cancun, Playa del Carmen, and Cozumel, the site's well-preserved ruins can be seen for miles around due to their location atop 12-meter-high cliffs overlooking the beautiful Caribbean Sea, giving the site the feel of a fortress and suggesting a military as well as religious significance. Dating from the 13th century, the town was inhabited up until the Spanish arrived in 1544 and contains many other important archaeological finds, including the Temple of the Frescoes, Templo de los Frescos, with its sculptures and reliefs, and the Castillo, the site's largest building, famous for its cliffside location. 10. Cozumel, Island Life. Many are attracted to Cozumel by the superlative dining experiences to be enjoyed around its coral reefs. These beautiful locations are rich with fish and other marine life, and it's relatively easy to include at least a little underwater activity by booking a diving experience through your resort, or ahead of your travel, or simply grabbing a pair of flippers and a mask when you get here. If you're into serious diving, head to the Palancar Reef on the southwest tip of the island. Here you'll be rewarded with an undulating seabed that plunges from its shallow spots to depths of 80 meters. A relatively new experience includes diving around man-made landmarks, including sculptures and bronze figures, as well as structures deposited to encourage coral growth. That was all from us today, folks. For more similar content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.